Forever. Dog.
When I have a demon in my life, or maybe just a small gripe, something doesn't seem right until I confront them and they make nice. The world is full of snakes and whores. Get through the grim that's in the world. Confronting demons with Megan. Confronting demons with Megan Stalter, or Meg Stalter. Sometimes I go by Meg. Oh, I feel like singing today. I guess I'll sing a song for you guys. You always like when I do this, don't you? Here I go. This is a song about somebody who is really special to me. And it's not the person I'm married to. When I wanna get you. Wait, let me restart. This is a song about somebody I'm really into, and it's not my husband. When I wanna get you. When I wanna get to you. When I wanna get you. When I wanna get to you. When I wanna get you. When I wanna get to you. When I wanna get you. I wanna get to you. Tell me, and then at this point the music. Tell me how I'm doing. Tell me how I'm doing. Nick, stop. Tell me how I'm doing. Tell me how I'm doing. Tell me how I'm doing. Does this feel good? Does this feel really good? When I wanna get to you. Does this feel good? Does it feel good? I've never fingered before. Seems like ecstasy knocking on your door. Tell me, girl, is it sex? Tell me if it's sex. Tell me if it's sex. I'm feeling, and then this is a different singer coming in, but we just can't hire one at this point. But they say, I'm feeling chemistry. You ready all over me. And this back to me. When I get to you. When I get to see you. If you're feeling it too. Stop the madness! I'm honest. I'm addicted to your mayhem. And if this was a music video, the person would be pushing my hair back behind my ear. You're wild. You're Corky. You're Corky Romano. When I get to you.
Hey, Meg. Meg.
What?
Hey, Meg,
Yes?
You know that producer Emma has a hard out today at 6? She has a hard out?
I'm literally not knowing the
Yeah.
song.
Remember we said that it had to be a little bit shorter today? Because producer Emma has a hard out at 6.
I'll wrap it up. Bum,
Well,
bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. There. If you could have waited 2 more seconds, it would have been over. So
that was going to be it at the end?
yes.
The end of it was going to be that? Or it was going to be something different?
Yes, it was that.
And then you changed
That
it to
was the
that.
end. That was
Boom,
the whole
boom.
song. Yeah. A big, the biggest sounds come at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. God, I feel like my brother's a pill. Sorry, I have to say
What
a
did you
prayer real
say?
quick. I have to say a prayer real quick. God, why did you make him be a pill? I feel like I'm taking bad medicine when I'm around him.
When you're...
And I hope that you don't give him what he wants for Christmas, by the way. Hello, everyone. This is Confronting Demons with Megan Stalter. And my little brother, Nick. He's my co-host, I guess. What?
Mhm.
Did you need to say something?
Mm-mm. Just clearing my throat.
Let me clear my throat. Remember that song?
Mm.
So today actually is really not a good day for me because I'm actually very upset with my guest. You know, this guest actually God, Megan, you didn't even introduce the podcast. They probably think this is, a different show than it is. The Bob Marley show. The Ellen
Bob
DeGeneres
Marley
thing.
show? Do you do that one too?
This is Confronting Demons with Megan Stalter. This is a confronting podcast. I usually have a guest that wants to kill me, who's tried to kill me, who's hurt me emotionally, somebody who's maybe jealous of me. And I just try to have an honest, open conversation with them. Just like, who's that guy on Netflix? So I just try to have an honest conversation with him. Them, usually it is a him. But I usually just talk to somebody trying to get them to apologize to me and kind of overcome their obstacles and make them a better person. Now, this person I went to high school with, and I would call them my ex, but in fact, it's more of a she's all that situation. But
more of a hex, huh?
So this is somebody that we both know, and I guess we'll explain the situation. He actually thinks he's coming on to talk about his book, Stud Problems, but in fact, I'm going to confront him about some stuff that's happened. This is, everybody say hi to Cod Thomas.
Hey, what up, guys? What's going on, guys?
Hey, Cod,
Nikki, what's going on, Nick?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
It's good to see
Nick.
you.
Hey, what's going on? How are you guys? Oh my God, the crew back together again. This is wild.
I'm
crew,
not
did they call
happy
us
with
that?
you.
Meg, I just
You
wanted
coming
to
on with a big smile. I'm not happy.
I'm actually feeling a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I was seeing Megan, and then Megan wasn't smiling. She was kind of like her face was kind of when I was seeing her, she was sounding, and then I saw you, and I thought that's laughter, pure laughter is what I'm seeing.
Man, Nikki's a wild man.
Yeah, I'm a wild man.
Let me tell you
Why don't
something,
you guys
Nick.
go jerk each other off at the park then? If you guys are going to be laughing and having fun, and I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
Hey, Meg, don't be a stud problem, okay?
Yeah, don't be stud problem.
Want you
Number
talking
number one stud problem. When
Bugs.
Bugs. Dude,
Is that
so
chapter one of your book?
Yeah, you did read my book, right, Nikki?
Yeah, chapter 1, bugs.
That's awesome. Did you like
How
it?
about chapter 16, fuck off?
I can't read that
No,
one,
that's
but I did
chapter
try.
That's chapter 18. Chapter 16 is more bugs.
Yeah, bugs.
You know
more
what?
bugs.
So can I
Who
just
doesn't?
ask?
Who likes them? People think they're only girls don't like them. Guys, we don't like them either. That's a guy.
What,
That's
bugs?
Yeah, dude. That's
Everybody
what
thinks-
was the book called? I forgot.
Everybody thinks it's called stud problems. The
Yeah, that's a
problems
stud
when you're
problem.
a stud.
Wait, what did you say?
I don't say so myself.
It's called Stud Problems. Problems when you're a stud by Cod Thomas.
That's too long. That's a little bit of a long title, Cod.
I like it.
Yeah, and Confronting Demons with Meg Stalter's not. Speaking of, who are we going to confront today,
That was a
guys?
good
Who are
one.
we talking to?
You know, I know you had your AirPods in when we were introing you, but I'm not wanting to talk about your book. I really want to talk about what the heck you did to me in school, because I was falling in love with you. And then I
we
realized
really
you were
gonna-
dating me as a joke.
Meg, what? Are we going to do that on this podcast?
Yes, we're going to do this on the podcast. Can I just
What
tell
did
you guys
she
a little
tell
bit
you?
about Cod? He is one of the guys that everybody in school loves. He's a big baseball player. He wears those pants that show off his balls. He walks around the school like he knows everything.
Listen.
Don't act like you. Don't act like him. People like his shorts,
Nick, go in.
right?
Yeah.
Cod.
I don't even know how
Yeah,
you two
I like
are
them. I think they're
friends.
cool.
You two have two
I've been
different
trying to
of
find some.
energy.
Huh?
Okay.
Sometimes they say-
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll put down my attitude for a minute so we could really talk about this earnestly. Cod, let me take a deep breath. How are you?
I'm good. I actually, I wanted to take a second and just say, like, I'm so proud of you guys and everything you guys are doing. Like,
What is it? What do you think we're doing?
well, my mom keeps texting me like all your like Twitter videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I'm not in most of those.
I guess, yeah, that was my thought, was like, I don't really get it. And I kind of feel like you're missing.
Which one did you
Nick's-
not understand? And I can walk you through it if you need me to.
If I'm being honest, like, she sends me them, like once every couple days. I don't get them at all. I don't understand what's happening, but I can
the
tell.
slippery barista, you didn't understand that one?
I guess I just
The
wonder,
goofy
like,
cab driver, you don't
have you-
understand that?
have
Someone
you ever
just
seen
talks
this?
too much.
Have you ever seen the Chappelle Show?
No.
Like, that's funny. Nick, you've seen it, right?
You got to see the Chappelle Show.
Gotta
Man,
see
you think you're going to be making jokes? You think you're going to be making something funny that people are going to be seeing and laughing at, and you haven't seen it?
Nick, you have a different voice when you're around Cod.
Yeah.
Like
No, this is how I talk all the time.
Maybe he has a different voice around you, Meg. You ever think about that?
Yeah. Maybe the way that
I when I looked you up, I was hoping that you'd be in Tokyo or something on the other side of the world.
Nope.
But in fact, you live down the street.
A couple doors down from you. That's right. You ever see my big car? You ever seen my big boat?
I've seen your big car.
We've seen your big boat.
You ever seen my big hot?
Cod actually has his boat attached to his car, and he puts it right in the middle of the street. I can't even drive down.
Sorry, go around.
There's not really any. I have to drive in people's grass.
That's what we call a stud problem.
Yeah, having a big boat that's too big for people to even see past. That's a stud problem.
Can I just get it out of the way? Just talk about your book if you want before I get into what I want to really confront you about.
No. Oh my God. No. I didn't come here to talk about my book.
I want to hear about it. What is it about?
No,
are you saying you're a stud and you're talking about your problems?
Listen, can I be honest, Meg? Kind of like your Twitter videos. I don't think you get it. Kind of like your Twitty videos. I don't think you'd get it.
Try me. What's the first chapter about?
First chapter is about bugs. We actually already told you that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But chapter 2 is actually about love, and about how sometimes you let it slip through your fingers like a bunch of crabs.
That is exactly the way you used to talk about me to try to get me to sort of go out with you. Hey, Confronting Demons listeners, raise the roof, raise the roof. It's getting cold out there, and we know that some folks may be stressed about their mental health during the winter season. If you're feeling that way, do not worry, you're not alone. And that's why we want to remind you about BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a professional counseling done securely online. That means it's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's licensed professional therapists ready to work with you, whether it's through phone or video sessions. Plus, you can start to talk to them quickly in under 48 hours. This service is available for clients worldwide, so it doesn't matter where you are. And it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling. Plus, financial aid is available to you if you need that. You can also change counselors if you feel like you didn't find the perfect fit. Hey, it happens. But don't stress, because BetterHelp makes it easy and free to make a swap. It's no surprise that in this trying year, so many people are using BetterHelp. BetterHelp is actually recruiting additional counselors from every state in the U.S. So if you're a counselor who's looking for work, you can check out BetterHelp too. So visit betterhelp.com/Megan Stalter. That's BetterHelp, and join the over 1 million people who've taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. And of course, I have an offer for my listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Megan Stalter. That's 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Megan Stalter. And I just wanted to say right now that I was a nerd, a big nerd.
Yeah.
And then you walked around the school telling everyone that my head game was strong, and then all of a sudden I'm a princess on campus.
No, your head's pretty strong. Your neck is
giving
hard.
head. He told everyone I gave head like I was an animal.
What is that? I think he just means like your neck is hard.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Like it keeps your head front.
That's
like
so
hard.
gross, Meg. That's what you thought I said.
You said that on MySpace.
Listen, I would have never said that. Sure,
You
I was
did.
a little bit of a playboy in high school. I walked around with pants that showed my balls. Okay?
Hey, buddy, who did it?
Okay, Nick.
Who was a little bit of a guy? Who was a little bit of a guy who wasn't a stud when they got a hot body like that?
I know.
Just because you guys had one class together doesn't make you best friends, okay?
Nick.
He's also 5 years older than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were in the same grade. Me and you, Meg, were in the same grade, and you're 5 years older than Nick. So
yeah,
Nick was
that
an
must
eighth
mean
grader.
you were being held behind in a seventh grader class.
I wasn't being held behind. I just had I had a lot of interest in social studies, and I thought
why were
Mr.
you
Rich.
in eighth
more the
grade
merrier.
social studies if you were in high school? Was it seventh or eighth?
I've always been like a genius when it comes to like English and math and writing. And I've always struggled with history because I'm always looking forward. There's like, in my actual car, there is no rear view mirror. I ripped it off and I threw it in the garbage.
It's just so weird that you were so
that's
bad at it that
powerful.
you had to go to the middle school to take history every day. Like they don't normally
It was
transfer
far, too.
students just to like take one class, but they did that for you.
Well, I guess it makes me It's what kind of makes me interesting.
I don't know about that. Like,
It's what made
I
you
just
fall
don't know.
for me,
Like, if
didn't
you
it?
were, you know what?
Meg, do you
the
still
way
have
I
that
felt
guitar
for
I
you-
bought you?
Yes, and I made it into something different. And I'm not going to tell you what I shaped it into. And every time I look at it, I want to sing, but I don't because you broke me.
When I look at it, I think of a different song. When I see the guitar now, I think, I come from London, the swimming tune and tin thunder. What song do you think of, Cod?
Oh, what song do I think of? I probably think of that one song that goes, Meg, do you remember this song?
Well, first sing it. Let me hear.
I think you'll remember it. Kiss me under the bed and barley. Kiss me out on the broad-lit wall.
It's not ringing a bell for me. Can you just admit that you cheated all that in me?
I would have
You
never.
shitted on me. I just shitted on him. You know that song? That's what song I think of. Our relationship, which is hello. I only know this because of how prom went. You made a bet with someone to make me popular, and that's how you dated me, and you won't admit it still.
Do you know who I made the bet with?
So you're admitting it now?
I wouldn't call it a no.
Cod,
I wouldn't call it a she's all that.
Shut your ass up, Cod.
So you are admitting it. So what?
You want to talk about my book? Actually, why don't we go back and talk about my book?
No.
Chapter 18.
Cod.
More centipedes.
Cod Lewis Thomas, named after your 3 grandpas. You need to look at me in the eye and tell me who you made the bet with, because you're finally admitting
Cod,
it to me.
Cod.
Why are
It
you
was
doing
your
an accent?
producer. It was your producer Emma.
She was.
You know, I always
she
thought
was
she
born
was
after
squirmy.
high school. She's like
Smarmy.
12. She's 8 or so. So she wasn't alive then.
Yeah, I think she was smart. She's smarmy, and I think she probably did it.
Smarmy.
Nick, the jig
Smart.
is up, man.
Cod,
She
if you don't
knows.
Cod, if
Nick,
you don't shut
she
your ass up.
knows.
Nick
Stop.
Jig up. What? Who
And
was
we-
it?
We ain't
Who
talking
was
about
it?
no dance. The jig is up.
What is a jig?
Is up. Who is he?
What a jig?
Nick
What do you-
Nick bet me I couldn't take you from
Stop.
0 to hero.
No.
Nick showed me a picture of you in his locket,
No.
and he said, "I bet you can't take her from
That was somebody
Nick,
different.
No, are you
from
serious?
loser
No.
To Hoosier.
Hoosier."
That actually
Wait,
was
are
a
you joking?
that was a
You're kidding
picture.
me right now.
That was some
I'm
that was
not
somebody
kidding.
different who I had
I'm
said.
not kidding.
My own brother? My own brother was betting you? What was the prize?
Nick.
What was the
What was the prize, Nick? I'm going to tell mommy you did this, by the way. I'm really not happy with this. Making
I gotta
fun of your
be
sister?
honest to tell you, it doesn't matter what the prize is because I lost anyway.
What was it, a red velvet cordette?
A what?
A red velvet cordette? What was it? What was the prize? Just tell me.
It was your dad's boat.
Holy shoot.
Daddy's
me in the
boats.
head. I can't believe
Daddy's
this.
boats. But they're the bottle ones, the ones in the
Sucks,
bottles.
Dude, Nick, why would you make fun of? I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Well, I gotta say that I was betting.
I'm gonna throw up.
I gotta.
Oh, don't throw
If
up.
I could take a.
Meg, if you throw up, I'll throw up.
Nick.
Emma, could you get in here and clean these? Couldn't you clean them up, please?
Okay, you know what?
I gotta be honest and say that
I believe this is happening to me.
I never wanted. I never wanted Daddy's boat. I never wanted Daddy's
literally
boats.
could have looked at anyone else.
I
And
bet-
Cod ruined my life, Nick.
Do you think that? Do you think
How do
I
you think
didn't see the
how
way
do you
that
think
you
I
looked at
felt, Meg?
Cod?
Yeah.
I saw the way you looked at Cod. I never wanted Daddy's boats. I wanted you to be dating Cod.
Then
And
why didn't you just try
I
to set
bet
us up
Cod-
normal instead of saying my sister's a big fat loser? Why don't you go out with her? I'll give you daddy's boat.
I didn't say you were a big fat loser. I said that you were. I said that you had
You didn't
trouble
say,
talking to people and looking them in the
I
eyes.
can turn any bitch into prom queen. I bet you can take any pussy and make it into a queen. You didn't say
Wait.
that?
Meg, you read my book?
God, you
Of course I read your book. I
You
was
can't
in
be
love with you, Cod. I was in love with you in high school.
Meg,
What do you think this meant so much to me?
Meg, you may think that your family lost a bunch of boats in some stupid bet, but what do you think I lost? I
don't
lost
know.
the
What'd you
freaking
lose?
love of my life.
You never
Who
were
is
in love
that?
with me. You weren't in love with me. Don't say that.
I wasn't. It wasn't like a romantic love.
Your
It was more
pants
like
are down. I can see everything. Come on.
they're not down. They're cut like this. It's a cut.
Well, then sit back down.
It's a European
I
cut.
can't. I'm seeing horror. I'm seeing something I shouldn't be seeing right now because I'm in front of my brother. Just sit down and hide everything.
I can
Fine,
close my
okay.
eyes if you'd like.
Thank you, Nick.
No, I don't want
What
Nick
do you-
closing his eyes the whole time.
Okay,
Sit
then
down.
I'll close
What
my
are you guys
eyes.
doing?
Sit down, Cod.
We both
Okay,
closing our
here.
eyes. We don't know what you're doing, Meg.
I do have some questions about the situation. It's gonna be hard to talk about it, but the first one is, your Aunt Lynn cut my hair way too short when she was giving me my makeover, and everyone called me Monica from Scream for like a whole year. Why did you let her do that to me? It
She
looked
said
way worse.
she was just trying to get all the pieces of candy that were stuck in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't have
Your
done
hair
it with
was big.
conditioner.
It was big and hard.
So
What would you do with the big hard hair?
Nick,
What would
You know?
What would you do with the big hard hair, Meg?
You got to get it off.
in
Most
my
of it.
next life, I'm finding both of you. I'm gonna do something really bad to you.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I
Don't-
did say
Don't
it.
say that. That's actually not
Don't.
funny to joke about. Karma is real.
Yeah, it is.
And
It's gonna bite you in the ass.
No, Meg.
It's gonna come back for seconds.
Meg, do you know that after you found out about the bet
Yeah,
when you were on that stage at prom,
poopy all over me.
the big thing of poopy all over you?
You're laughing. You're literally
was-
laughing.
I'm sorry, Nick set that whole thing up. It was so fucking funny.
No, it wasn't fucking funny. Literally, I bought that dress so ahead of time.
I
And
know
then my
you said
hair
it was
was
your
stinky.
you said it was your grandma's dress, and she brought it over in the war.
Nick, can you chime
Nick, you're a
in and make
dirty
him
dog,
stop?
man.
Hey, Cod, the girl can't take it. Can you give a girl
I'm
what a
not
girl
in the
can take
kitchen.
and
I'm
not
not in
give
the
a girl
kitchen. I
what
can't
she
take
can't
it.
take?
It's not. It's if
She
it's too
can't
hot,
take
don't
it,
go in the kitchen.
Cod.
Well, I'm not in the kitchen. I'm all the way in the
You
bathroom.
got to
throwing
take
up.
it easy on. You can't be mad. That was grandma's. That
Are
was
you
Gamer's.
singing right now?
Huh? That was
sounds like you're
Gamer's dress that
singing.
she fought 14 or 14
You've always been such a good
different
singer,
men
man.
to get that dress here to America, and then we
Mhm.
put poopy on it. Honestly, there's poopy on our heads today, Cod.
Why
I
is there
hadn't thought of
poop
it
on
no
your
like
poopy
bed?
on
I
Meg's
actually
heads.
hadn't thought of it that way.
There's more.
Um,
It's more like there's poopy on our heads than there is on Meg's head.
Damn, I
Cod.
never thought about it that way. There's actually poopy on our heads today. That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Poopy on
What
on
do you mean
someone.
by that?
That's
Poop-
actually
Well, there's
Meg.
understand
a
what you mean
saying.
by that.
There's a saying,
There's,
and it goes poopy on
Are
Megan's
you?
head.
I cannot
Poop-
tell if you're singing. Now.
No, it's not
It
a
keeps
song.
sounding
It's,
like you're-
it's just talking.
You're talking
So-
in a singing tone,
the
like you're
sa-
about to sing.
The saying is poop on
The
poop on
saying
Megan's
is-
do you say
head.
the saying is?
The saying. It's a saying, so it's
sounded
sort of
like
a
you said
common turn
saying.
of phrase.
Like a limerick?
You
sort of
sound
like,
like
a
a
limerick.
snake that's going on
Sort of
live
like a limerick.
radio. You sound like a
Sort of
snake
like a
that's
limerick.
starting his own live radio show.
And isn't that
They
interesting?
say
Isn't that interesting? The snake, like in biblical times, the snake represented the call of the wild. And isn't that what Nick has
I
been in
think he
our
was the
story?
devil.
Meg?
Hey,
The
Cod, I
snake
told
was
you
the
not to
devil.
talk about your own religious podcast on this network.
Listen,
okay?
it's called God Problems. And it's just sort of about how people will
You
give you
can't just
problems.
keep adding problems in your titles.
It's called Stud God Problems. And it's sort of about my podcast. If anyone wants to like and subscribe, I have not figured out how to get it off the radio. But I am putting it onto the radio right now. I've been playing it from a boombox to a radio, and I will eventually figure out how to get it from the boombox to the radio and to the podcast. And when I do, I'm gonna be bigger than Joe Rogan and
Who's that?
and Dak Shepard combined, baby.
Are you saying you're playing your podcast on your boombox, but you don't know how to get it on the radio or on a podcast form?
I think it's aimed. I think the boom. If I can, hey Cod, do you mind if I clear? Do you think I maybe
Nick,
need to clear
take
things
it
up
away,
for you?
my guy.
So I
Hey,
think he plays the podcast from a boombox at
All
the
right.
radio,
Uh-huh.
but the radio doesn't take it. The radio
How did you
pushes
get it on the boombox?
back. Yeah, how'd you get it on the boombox?
You
With
recorded
a
on
tape
your
deck.
phone?
With a tape deck.
Or is it more of like a by boombox? Do you mean more of like a karaoke machine?
By boombox, I sort of mean that thing that I brought outside your window when you were mad at me, Meg.
That's a karaoke machine for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely not a real sort of. Oh God, you are harder to deal with than my brother.
Meg, did I ever tell you?
And-
I didn't get to finish earlier what had happened after you ran away, covered in shit, smelling like stinky shit.
Okay. We
You
don't
ran
need to-
away,
Mhm.
and I realized that I didn't. Your brother brought the boats over to me. He goes, "All right, you changed the bitch from. You took the
Hey.
bitch and you made her a prom king, my guy." And
It was
he
weird
did-
that they said I was prom king.
yeah, he goes.
Yeah.
Well, that was part of the bet that I didn't fully understand. That took a lot of convincing.
They
But
they
he-
actually had your sash said biggest bitch in the bitch sty.
Are you reading it right now? Do you have my sash?
Yeah. Well, I have a few pictures or a couple pictures.
Oh God. Okay. We don't need to
But-
look.
but so
I'm
we,
crying in those, and
he came over and he's like, "Okay, you won the friggin' boats fair and square." I took them, I threw them on the ground. I said, "I don't friggin' want these boats. All I
Wait.
want is Meg in my life." And
you're
and
not
by that
talking
point,
about real boats.
no,
No,
it
they're
was the
boats and bottles.
boats in a bottle.
Daddy's boats.
Yeah,
Daddy's
but Dad
boats.
has a normal boat. I thought you were talking about that one, but you're talking about the
No, I
ones
know
on his
that-
desk.
I know
No,
that is
his-
confusing because there was a boat that
Interesting.
played heavily into our intro, but
You
that
know,
is
he
not.
got that in
Yeah.
Target, so you could have just bought your own. He bought that in the home
Daddy
decor section
Daddy
at
didn't
Target.
make those.
I
Daddy
Daddy
didn't make
them?
those. I hate to say it to you.
I always saw him tinkering at them, but you're
He was
right. He
tinkering
was
at
never
them, but
putting
they were
anything
already
in
built.
the bottles.
He, of course, was
did-
tinkering them. How could you own
Every
them and
time
not?
he'd come into every time you come into what he called the
Lavatory.
lavatory, and he'd be making his boats, but the boats would already be made in the bottles. I thought
Yeah.
Daddy made those.
No.
Yeah, he was always telling me, like, during the bet, he's like, "You're gonna want these. These are handmade boats." My dad
Handmade.
he said my dad tinkered away at these, and you cannot buy
Hours.
these. Yeah.
You can't buy
You
them. Daddy
lied
makes
to
them.
him. You did
No.
literally lie. Yeah, you did.
It's
So
not
he gave
lying.
you
Daddy
the
lied.
boats. You threw them on the floor. So you
That's
threw
a-
my dad's boats on the floor. That's not going to make me happy.
No, but that's the thing is I didn't want them, because of what
Yeah.
they represented. I wanted you, and by that
You're
time,
stingy, Scott.
by that time, no, I'm not stingy.
Yes, you are
Meg.
stingy.
Meg, I'm not stingy.
You
I
are
gave
stingy,
On
Scott.
our first date, I gave you $50.
I literally thought that was weird.
It's
I
not
literally thought that
weird.
was weird. Yes, it was.
I'm sorry. I had thought that when
You
he
literally
said,
said you probably can't
Okay, I
afford.
got
You've
no.
probably never seen one of these before.
I know,
You
I
said
got
that to me.
I got
It was
confused because
cocky.
Nick had told me he wanted me to she's all that you, and I thought he meant Pretty Woman you.
Whoa, Mike.
I got confused about which movie
Yeah,
it was.
I'm pretty sure that he gave her more than $50 in that movie. By the way,
I didn't have.
Yeah,
more
and
than
I don't know how you could have
$50.
confused what I said because I swear word for word what I said was, "She's all that the." I said she's all that the bitch. She could use some of that.
Well, I'm
Well,
sorry, I got
but
confused.
to be honest, that is a really confusing way to say it, Nick.
No, it's not. That sounds exact. I don't know how he
At
would.
first, I thought he wanted me to
If
do
s-
like Keenan and Kel and Danny Tamborelli from All That.
Daniel
you.
Timidary.
Meg, here's
I mean,
the
it
thing,
makes
though.
sense of why you smashed my hand in that jewelry box.
I thought when I had shown
Have you
it
not
to you,
seen the movie?
no, I
Pretty
have.
Woman?
I was just gonna say, you thought I was giving it to you. I was just showing you my mom's jewelry.
I know,
And then
but
you took your grubby little hands, you had peanut butter all over them. You start reaching for them, and I gotta shut it quick.
Yeah, you got to shut it quick. A daddy's
Yeah,
a
Nick.
daddy's boat. A daddy's boat is
Yeah,
not.
Nick.
A mommy's
Okay,
bracelet is
Nick.
not worth a daddy's boat.
No, it
It's not even exchanged.
When I have a demon in my life, or maybe just a small gripe, something doesn't seem right until I confront them and they make nice. The world is full of snakes and whores. Get through the grim that's in the world. Confronting demons with Megan. Confronting demons with Megan Stalter or Meg Stalter. Sometimes I go by Meg.
Forever. Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Confronting Demons with Megan Stalter is executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. Senior producer, Tracy Soren. Produced by Emma Foley. Original theme music by Henry Kapersky. Cover art by Sela Shaloni. To listen to this podcast ad-free, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcasts.com/plus. Check out video clips of our podcasts on YouTube at youtube.com/foreverdogteam. And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Forever Dog Team to keep up with all the latest Forever Dog news.